Alright, time to work on our test storage file. So we're gonna test our two other scripts, the client and the Parquet writer. So let's import our stuff. Let's import our client. Let's import our writer. Perfect. Let's define a main function. All right. So this is just like an infrastructure testing strategy, very simple, that we're doing locally. Just to test, like, can we connect to the bucket? Can we write the Parquet files? Can we read them back? Is the partitioning that we put working correctly? Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. So let's just create a test events. We're gonna create a fake test data that's going to match our Avro schema. See, like, event ID test 002. I'm gonna put 002 because I've run previously to make sure it's working for you guys the 001. So I'll type here what you can type, okay, just in case. So I'm gonna run here user 1235, and you can do 1234. The region US. Have a comma here. Product ID. I'll do the prod 001. Product name, a test product. Quantity 1. Amount 50.50. Currency USD. And the timestamp, let's do a integer of the date time dot now timestamp, just like we've done for the when we're testing the producer. Okay, so now with those events created, we can try to test something. So let's instantiate our client, and let's instantiate our writer with our client. All right, so let's log. Did I create a log? No, let's create a log then. Copy the log, paste it here, import logging, and Parquet writer testing. All right, now let's log that we're testing writing test batch. So our success is going to be our writer.write batch. Our events are going to be our test events. The region is going to be US. And the date string is going to be datetime.now strf time. Let's put it at year, month, day. Right, should be good. If we're successful, that's successful, because we're able to connect and we're able to write. Okay, so let's get statistics. Getting statistics. and we'll do the writer get statistics, and then we can say logger total files, our stats total files, and by region, stats by region. If we're not successful, let's log an error. That's failed. Now we're trying to do that, except we get an exception. Test failed with error. E. Okay. If name main, let's call our main. So we're just trying to push this single test event using our previous code. So we can do Python 3 test storage. All right, perfect. So we have, I was just reading. So we initiated our client. We have that our browse events already exist because we created once we, instantiate the Docker Compose. The Parquet writer is initialized for that bucket. We uploaded this amount of bytes, 5907, to bronze events, region US, the date, and then the purchase with the timestamp. We wrote one event to that region. Test was successful. Getting statistics, it found 2 objects because I ran one before recording. So you'll see that I have one more. No objects were found in EU. No objects were found in Asia because it just sent it to the US. Total file 2. By region, we have 2 in the US, 0 in the EU. Asia, we have 0. You'll have 1 in the US. Okay, so if you come back here and check your Mini.io console on your browser, you look into the bronze events, region equals to US, the date, and you'll have 1 file here, right? In my case, I have 2 because I tested one before. So that means that it's working, okay? So we're able to create our files inside the folder with the proper partitioning strategy here on region, date, inside the bronze layer. All right, so everything is working fine, and now we're ready to use our Parquet writer into our consumer to correctly populate all of our folders inside the object storage in our next video.